big pillow stack for your legs or taking your legs up the bed. Certainly, if you'd rather be on your mat tonight than on the bed, I think everyone that's here tonight goes on the bed. Okay, but if you're not, don't worry. Everything that we're doing can be done on your mat. Just give yourself some extra cush. Make sure your head and your neck are supported. I have a couple things that I'm reading this evening because it's just the season, right? We've got the busy going and family coming and going and meals coming and going and therapy balls coming and going. So we'll focus tonight on pause. The Sacred Pause from Tara Brach. She talks about this on one of her podcasts. If you pause a little, you will find a little peace. If you pause a lot, you will find a lot of peace. If you pause completely, you will find absolute peace and tranquility. Let yourself pause. You're right here. You did the hard part of showing up. Now just let your body and your mind take a breath. You can bring your hands to your belly. And as you're breathing in and out, allow the belly to rise and fall. You're not trying to force that. You're not trying to push the belly out. You're just noticing when you inhale and exhale, there may be a gentle rise and fall of your belly. And focus on this area of your body. A few more breaths, hands resting on your belly. Now allow your hands to slide up. They can be on your rib cage, your chest. They can be out to the sides of your ribs if that feels comfortable. And you'll focus the breath now in the thoracic cavity, the home to your lungs and your heart. Breathing in, breathing out, and maybe noticing expansion and release here in the rib cage. When you're ready, one hand on the chest, one hand on the belly. And just allow, as your body breathes, the belly to rise, chest rises, and then there's a nice relaxation on the exhale. And you might include the low back and the upper back. Just imagine breath in and breath out, rising and falling. The second passage I'm sharing is from a Zen teacher named Sherry Huber. Don't miss now for then. Always do now for now. Then, when then is now, you will still be doing now for now. Just about being present right here, right now. And the breath helps us do that. And the pause helps us do that. If we don't pause long enough to notice our breath, hard to get current. A few more breaths here, hand on heart, hand on belly. And let's bring both hands now to heart center. Grateful for these moments where we can check in with each other, with breath, with some gentle movement. And let's send some love out into the world to someone or someplace that could use a little extra today. Release your arms out into a T. You can just wiggle fingers and toes. If you have your legs up the bed, you can still stay there. I'll let you know when you might want to join us in a different shape. But for now, you can stay with your legs on cushions or legs up. And we'll make some gentle fists with fingers and toes, and then spread them out. A little scrunching and spreading out. Couple more times, scrunching, spreading out. Let your arms come down by your sides, and then pick an arm, reach it up and over, and bring it back down to your side. Alternating arms, one and then the other. Move slowly. You might notice a difference from one side to the other. You can have your palms facing inward, but you are more than welcome to switch that up and see what it feels like to have the palm facing down or up. Let's do one more each side. And again, when you finish, arms in a T, pause. Notice your breath and think about belly and low back, chest and upper back. Breathing in, breathing out. Keep your arms here, or you can take them into Shavasana shape as you begin the teeniest, tiniest turn of the head, rolling just a little bit to your left and right. Keep it very small. If this doesn't feel okay on your neck, you can certainly skip this part. You could practice moving your eyes side to side instead. Maybe that would feel good, using those muscles. And begin going a little bit farther if you'd like. Turning a little bit more left and right. Allow it to be super slow, really gentle. And then you can go as far as feels good. It's almost a feeling of letting the head be heavy and light at the same time. You want to have that feeling of letting go and enjoying the support beneath your head, but allow the movement to feel graceful, the lightness to the movement. And we'll go one more time each way. Come back to center, pause, arms in a T, or maybe you would like hand on belly, hand on heart. Close your eyes if you'd like. Take your attention inward. Let your arms shift now into cactus arm. And we'll begin rotating from the shoulders, arms go down, and then back into the open position. We move slowly and we resist the attachment to getting the arms touching flat or any expectation. You're just let the movement flow. Let it feel good in your arms and your shoulders. Next time your arms are in the open and up position, pause. Stay neutral or turn your head to the right and pause. You could also turn your head side to side if that's better. Otherwise, we're turning to one side and holding full breaths. And through center to the other side, rolling your head, pausing, or staying in neutral, or rolling side to side. Coming back to center. One more time, hand to heart, hand to belly, or arms out in a T. Whatever feels best. We take this moment again to pause, to check in, place your awareness on your breath. Releasing the arms. Our next stop will be a gentle twist. So if you have your legs up the wall or up the bed, you'll want to shift your body so you can draw your legs in. And if you're in Stonehenge, move your props to one side, and you can have them for your twist as support for your legs. And you'll draw your knees in and take your legs to one side. If this feels like too much of a twist, remember, you can go with feet on the ground and then drop the legs to the side. It's a gentle, sort of a windshield wiper twist, right? Now, where would you like the arms? We usually go into a T. You might like hands on belly tonight. Very soothing and calming. You can turn your head the opposite way of your legs, or you could look right up at the sky. You might even close your eyes, noticing how your breath feels in a twist. Taking a few more breaths on this side. At the bottom of your next exhale, make your way back to center. Stretch the legs out in the shape of Shavasana, or keep your knees bent if that feels better. Feet on the mat or on your bed. Just pause in the center before we twist to the second side. Take your props over to the second side. Have them ready for your twist. You can do the same twist or a little different. Feet down, legs drop to the side, or draw your legs in and take them over to the side. Any position with the arms, hands on belly, arms out. Head turned the opposite way or in neutral, maybe the eyes close. Just taking that journey inward, notice your breath flowing in and flowing out, even though there's a twist. Each breath reminding you to be here now. At the bottom of your next exhale, come back to neutral, taking the shape of Shavasana or perhaps starfish, reaching through your arms and legs, truly any other shape that feels good. You can have knees bent, knees fall together. You just come into the pause again. Notice what it feels like to give yourself permission to be still. Let your whole body inhale and exhale a few more times. Bring your arms back down, bend your knees, and we'll take left leg on top for thread the needle. Any variation. Now you do probably have some pillows handy because we're on the bed. You could support the right foot with some pillows and have your left leg on top. Or you can draw your legs in. Any variation of thread the needle that feels good to you. Allow some big, gigantic exhales out of your mouth if you'd like. At the bottom of your next exhale, switch sides. Take your time and take a breath in the middle. Any variation, supporting the leg with pillows, drawing the legs in. And same thing on this side. If you'd like to take a few audible exhales, allow that. That's such a good, well, it can be a great, helpful tool for letting go, letting go, letting go. Release. Choose your pause, Shavasana shape or knees bent. Where would you like your arms? Hand on heart, hand on belly, arms in a T. Allow your eyes to close if you'd like. Whole body breathing. Release your arms. Draw your knees in and let's take arms and legs up to the sky. Encircle wrists and ankles. Switch direction. And then allow the legs and arms to go apart and together. Any amount, apart and together. One more time. And hug your knees in. When we transition into Supta Baddha Konasana, I want to give a couple of options because we're on the bed. So you can stay with your knees hugged in and gently, hopefully, take a peek, and I'll show you. So you are here on your back. You can take the traditional variation that we do, supporting the legs, soles of the feet touch. If you happen to have a long pillow handy, you can place that behind your back. My butt is on the bed. The cushion is behind my back. And then you can come back and lie down. Give yourself enough support so you don't feel like you're in a back bend. Okay, so if you want a third choice, here it is. I'm not trying to overwhelm you, but you can do a supported Baddha Konasana using legs up the bed. So I'll just show you like so, and then you have it here. This is more active though. I have to get it just right where I feel like it's nice and it's not too much effort, but it's definitely more effort than lying down. In fact, maybe I would shove a pillow in here. Oh, that's better. So you can learn to play with props. You can just sit around all day playing with props like I do. So some variation of Supta Baddha Konasana that soothes your soul. It's our last stop before Shavasana. We'll be here for probably 3 or 4 minutes. Once you get settled, please do notice your belly and your chest rise and fall. Maybe the low back and the upper back also feel expanding and release. And you can decide if you feel 1,000,000% comfortable where you are, you could stay. If you'd like, you can transition, taking the cushion out from underneath you if you have that. Bring your torso back onto the ground, onto your bed, stretching your legs out over the cushions for Shavasana. Take your time, move slowly. Let yourself cover up and be cozy. In yoga, this is our sacred pause, Shavasana. This is where all the magic happens. Let your body rest. And begin to deepen your breath. Coming right back into your body, noticing how you feel after pausing. If you pause a little, you will find a little peace. If you pause a lot, you will find a lot of peace. If you pause completely, you will find absolute peace and tranquility. Bring in some familiar, easy movement, fingers, toes, maybe a tiny smile. And perhaps a full body stretch, reaching arms up and over. Making your way onto your side, fetal pose. And taking a pause there just for that moment where you let the practice go and you get ready to carry on with your day from here, from this new now, from this moment. And then you'll come up to sit. Bring your hands in front of your heart. Thank you. Thank you for being here this evening. Thank you for being part of Yes-vember, November. We are saying goodbye to it, and I will see you in December. Thank you.